Long before he became an unstoppable force of nuclear vengeance, Godzilla was a relic of a prehistoric age. Living near Odo Island, this amphibious theropod dinosaur stood just 15 meters tall and weighed roughly 100 tons. At this stage, his baseline stats were relatively grounded, clocking in at small building level. He was completely immune to infantry rifles, and his movement speed easily topped 25 miles per hour on land. But his most dangerous trait wasn't his size. It was hidden inside his DNA. The official novelization reveals that this species already possessed a highly robust, unique regenerative ability, a genetic trait that was about to be put to the ultimate test. July 25, 1946, the United States military detonates a 23-kiloton atomic weapon, nicknamed Helen of Bikini. Resting beneath the waves nearby is Godzilla. The hydrodynamic shockwave hits with upwards of 100 megapascals of pressure. Godzilla was completely consumed by the intense heat and radiation. If he were a normal creature, he would have died long ago. But remember that robust regeneration? It didn't just save his life. It absorbed the 23-kiloton payload and went completely out of control. This forced mutation caused a billion-fold increase in raw power output. His physical striking tier jumped to multi-city block level. The novelization highlights this terrifying physical strength during his encounter with the heavy cruiser Takao. Using nothing but the downward force of his fall, his giant jaws, and his claws, Godzilla cleanly crushed the heavily armored 15,000-ton warship's bridge and superstructure in a single instant. When it comes to speed, Godzilla is a walking contradiction. On land, his massive 20,000-ton frame makes him incredibly sluggish, moving at a slow crawl of just 15 to 25 miles per hour. In the water, he transforms into an agile, amphibious apex predator, cruising at speeds over 40 knots to chase down naval fleets. But his raw combat reflexes are where the real scaling happens. The novelization details his dogfight with the Shinden fighter plane, which flies at a blazing 470 miles per hour. The book explicitly states that Godzilla was able to target and thrust his head out at twice his normal speed to snap at the plane. To perceive, track, and intercept a close-range Mach 0.6 aircraft, Godzilla's visual processing and reaction time scale safely into the hypersonic range, backed by supersonic limb and strike velocity. But Godzilla's ultimate evolution is his energy projection. When he fires his signature atomic breath, it behaves exactly like a strategic thermonuclear weapon, generating a devastating vacuum implosion and a massive mushroom cloud. Just how strong is this blast? The official novelization provides the exact calculation. The text states that the blast wave pulverized the entire area within a 6-kilometer radius. When mapped against real-world weapons metrics, a 6-kilometer destruction radius correlates perfectly to a 1-megaton nuclear bomb. This cleanly scales his destructive capacity to city level. It is an output so violent that it literally sublimates iron buildings instantly. Yet this absolute power comes with a dark twist. The novelization reveals that Godzilla is the ultimate glass cannon. The 1-megaton energy output is so immensely violent that it literally tears his own throat and mouth apart from the inside out when he fires. Every time he uses his heat ray, he must immediately stand still to let his high-mid regeneration heal the self-inflicted damage. While his outer hide can easily brush off tank shells and 30mm cannons, his internal durability is remarkably vulnerable. From a 15-meter island animal to a 1-megaton walking nuclear catastrophe, Godzilla's journey is defined by an immortal cellular structure that refuses to die. Unless an opponent can completely vaporize every single cell in his body simultaneously, this weapon of mass destruction will always find a way to regenerate, evolve, and return.